Hi everyone, it's Carrie from Live Accessible, and today I wanted to do a quick live stream and do the disability tag that Jazmin from A Different Kind of Vision tagged me in. And I am a little bit early. Am I early? Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit early, so I thought I'd get here earlier than later because recently on my live streams I schedule them and I end up being later than usual. So hi Ryan, and hi, let's see who else is here. Hey Dara, do you prefer to be called Dara or Whistler? I am, just let me know in the comments. And hello to everybody. There's Tar Heel, let's see, there's about 7 people watching right now. So let me find my Microsoft Word document with the questions. Let's see here. Okay. So this disability tag was actually started by someone named Jenna, and I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but I have her channel as well as Jazmin's channel down in the description. And I have Jazmin's channel up in the cards if anybody wants to check out their channels. And so the first question is, what is the name of your disability? So I am legally blind and I have something called aniridia, and which is the absence. It can be the absence or partial absence of the iris, which kind of makes the whole eye kind of underdeveloped and does not function very well. And so I also have glaucoma and microcornea, which is basically means that my eyes are smaller, my corneas are smaller, and so that plays a part in why they don't want to do any surgeries on me because it's complicated. And let's see, I have aniridia, glaucoma, cataracts, and I have nystagmus, so that makes my eyes move around everywhere because my eyes are trying to focus on something that it's not able to focus on, and so it's constantly trying to move around in search for something that it is able to see. So that's like one of the main things that have something really visible, like in society when I go out to places or when I was in school. That would be like the first thing that they would notice. Oh, why do your eyes move like that? Or like, yeah, what are you looking at? Or why do you look weird? Yeah, I've gotten those as well. So fun little comments that, people make. And let's see, what's the second question? If I will have the questions down in the description as well. So number 2 is, how does it affect you? This is kind of a vague question. How does it affect me? I mean, I can't drive for obvious reasons. I have to look at things really close. So along with the nystagmus, it's not necessarily socially acceptable to put a piece of paper right on your face, which is where I need to put it to be able to see it, or my phone, or any type of screen, or if I see a sign or something, or something on a wall, like in the grocery store, I have to look really close or pick up the box or touch it or use a magnifier. And so on a social level, it does affect you. Also, I can't drive, but there's always ways around that. I think, like, I mean, I really could care less. If I want to see something, if I want to touch something, to be able to see it. If I need to know what something says, I'm just going to put it close to my face. I'll just walk up to it, and yeah, I don't care what people say. I don't care, you know, what they, if they're staring, I probably won't be able to see them staring anyway. So whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do to, you know, get something done. That's my philosophy. Let's see. Number 3 is how and when. Wait, you guys, hold on. What happened to Zoom text? Okay. How and when were you diagnosed? So with aniridia, you can kind of tell pretty soon after someone is born that they have aniridia. So when I was born, it's something hereditary. So the doctors could pretty much tell right away because of how my eyes looked that I didn't have an iris, which I wish I did, which would be really cool. Not just because, you know, I probably would be able to see better, but also because one of my eye doctors said if I did have an iris, it would be blue, and I think it would be so cool to have blue eyes. A Filipino with blue eyes. That's really cool. But I don't remember being diagnosed because I was just a couple days old. Okay, so let's see the next question. That was question 3. Question 4 is, what is something you enjoy doing that you cannot do as much as you would like? Let's see. Let me think about this one. I think that I really like going out to the woods, like trails or different parks and things. And the reason I can't necessarily do them, do it as much is it's not just because I don't have a ride, because I can go with my mom, and she loves to do that kind of thing. But like I have little Pablo, and so it would just be kind of difficult to, if like me, big Pablo, and little Pablo wanted to go somewhere. I can't, even though I still have vision, I can't necessarily follow a trail because a lot of the time they have like different paths to go down, and I don't know, I wouldn't feel safe, and we'd probably all get lost. And then, I mean, we'd have to bring the car seat along with us, and we do have like a little like cart where we put the car seat on, like when we go to the park and things, like for little Pablo, or like anywhere that we do need to do a significant amount of walking. But you know, a lot of trails are not paved, and so it would just be difficult to do that. But pretty much I can't think of something that I'd like to do besides, I mean, the obvious, like I'd like to be able to see. That I think that would be nice to do. But again, like there's always ways around that. Let's see, what's the next question? Sorry guys, give me a second. Okay. Number 5. What is one experience you would not have had if you did not have a disability? So this is a fun one. Okay, and actually, so if you don't know about me and my family, like my birth family, or like, how do I say that? Like, because I consider Pablo and little Pablo as my family. So I'm talking about my mom and dad and sister family. So my dad is totally blind. My grandma, who lived with us when I was little, is totally blind. My brother is deaf, totally deaf, and my sister is also legally blind like me. And back in when we used to live in New Jersey, we were actually part of the what is it called again? Extreme Home Makeover, and it used to be a show. It did get shut down because of some legal issues or something like that. But we went. They came to our house and basically knocked everything down while we were in Disney World. They sent us off to Disney World, and they like built us a new house. And so that was like a really, really cool experience and a whole lot of fun. Um, I mean, in the long run, we couldn't really, like they gave us a great house, but all the income and other problems were still the same. So, the tax went up, the expenses went up, and so we kind of moved down here to North Carolina. But I still really loved that experience. Um, going to Disney World, it was a whole lot of fun. It was my first time going there. So I don't think that we would have had that experience if, I didn't have a disability. Let's see. The next question is, what has your disability taught you? So this is something I want to go over like in another video, but growing up in a family that, has different disabilities, we were kind of like the odd people out all the time. And also coming from the cultural background that I did, I was kind of shy. I wasn't all that confident. Especially, I think that I would have been pretty similar even if I didn't have a disability, but because I couldn't see, there's another thing that kind of made me kind of want to hide. I was wanted to feel accepted at the same time, but I didn't know how to do that, and I didn't have a lot of confidence. But as the years passed, with a lot more experience, with support, with going to different events and groups, support groups, working where they did have a lot of blind and visually impaired people, and working at a low vision center where so many different people would come with their own stories. It really taught me to have more confidence, have more faith in myself, to, I mean, how do I say this? To stop looking for acceptance and approval from other people, and have that confidence that, independence, be able to advocate for myself, be more outspoken, and which, I mean, let's say 6 years, no, let's see, when did I move here? So like 8 years ago, when I was, no, like 18, 17, if I were to do this channel again, like I probably don't think I would be anywhere close to the person I am today. I just have learned, especially from Pablo, from his confidence, and he just goes wherever, and he's just like, okay, so I need this, or blah blah blah. And so in the beginning, I was like, okay, let me try to figure this out by myself, and I'm just gonna hide in the corner. Yeah, and so now I feel much more secure about myself, and I don't know if that's just experience, and it just takes time and adjustment, you know. Oh wow, look at all these comments. I will look at all your comments in just a little bit, guys. Okay, let's go to the next question. If I can find it. Okay, number 7. Does your disability affect your planning for the future? So I think everything affects planning for the future. I mean, how old am I? 25. So I don't know so much about planning for the future. I mean, I'd love to, you know, get a new house. Well, to get a house, because we don't live in a house. We live in like an apartment condo. So I don't know that it plays a part, but I think that everything plays a part in planning. So, I mean, yes and no, I guess. Let's just go to the next one. Number 8. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice about living with your disability, what would it be? Oh gosh. If I could go back in time, I'd probably smack myself and be like, snap out of it. I'd probably tell myself to just like, I think I mentioned it before, like, stop focusing so much on what you can't do and think about what you are able to do and just do it. Don't sit there and think. Just sit down or stand up, whatever that thing requires, and go do it. I think that's kind of what I struggled with a lot, is I'll think about everything. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this? And so you get kind of stuck thinking about all the different things that could happen without actually going out and doing whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. And let's see. The next question is, okay, talk a little bit about 3 other disabled YouTubers you enjoy watching. So this is a fun one. If you guys have not seen them yet, I really love SixBlindKids. It's a two parents that have adopted 6 blind kids, and some of them are just blind, and some of them have autism, and some of them, you know, have other disabilities, and they're just so real, you know. And like they were saying in another video, that they'll go out somewhere and you can see how society kind of deals with them. They're trying to get a dog right now, but the rescue place that they are trying to get the dog are discriminating against them. But at the same time, they show like the different journeys of the kids, the different kids, which is a whole lot of fun. And so they're just a really fun channel, and I guess I really resonate with them because of like my family. I mean, we were deaf and blind. We didn't have like other like autism and things, but I remember having similar problems. And I also actually enjoy somebody named Rikki Poynter, and I'll leave all these people down in the description if you're interested. She's actually a deaf YouTuber. So if you were here earlier, my brother is totally deaf, And so I like to watch or listen to her sometimes when she's not doing her completely ASL videos because I have a hard time reading captions. But she has a lot of videos about deaf awareness, closed caption awareness, and because my brother is deaf, I kind of like to get my head into that kind of mode to kind of experience or understand more of that. And also, another really, really great channel is SBSK, which is Special Books by Special Kids, which is, what's his name? Chris, I can't remember his last name, but he goes around and interviews all these different people with different disabilities. So it's always, like we're sometimes, I think in the blind community, we're so focused on blindness, which is understandable because that's, what we struggle with. But at the same time, there's so many other people that have other disabilities. So I like to, watch that and kind of experience and learn more about other disabilities as well. And the last question is tag 4 other disabled YouTubers to do this tag. So I am going to tag Vincent Grasso because I always tag him for every tag video. I always tag him, so I'm just gonna keep the tradition going. And I also want to tag Mel from Low Vision Life and Matt in Full Vision, and Ryan from The Amazing Blind Magician. So I think that you guys would have a lot to say, and it would be a lot of fun to watch your videos. So yeah, I'm really excited to see all those videos. And so now let's just say hello to everybody in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's see here. So I said hello to Dara. Let's see. Kayla was here. Hi, Kayla, if you're still here. Let's see who else is here. I have optic nerve damage. That's what Ryan from The Amazing Blind Magician has. There is Sen. Hey guys, so what time is it over there wherever you are? I'm just curious to know what time it is over there. Right now, it is over here 3:51, and it's raining. Let's see. Animesh, hi. I'm doing great, thank you. And there's Shane and Cyan. Hello. And there's Juan from my RP Life. Animesh. Okay, so do I like ASMR? I've heard all about ASMR and people talking about it, but I actually don't even know what it is. So I don't know if I like it or not. Let's see. March says, hi, Carrie. Hello, everyone. Just saying hello. Hello, March. And let's see. Jordan says, hey, Carrie. Busy Friday for us today. Glad you're able to watch the live stream. Well, I'm glad that you were able to watch as well. And Lena says hello, hi. And then let's see. Oh, you missed that show. I think that you're talking about the Extreme Home Makeover. So yeah, it was a good show in some ways, and in some ways it was kind of unrealistic. So let's see. Ariana, I love that name. I love that name, Ariana. Okay, she says hello. Say don't let Anyone ever tell you that you can't because you can? Absolutely, Ryan. And then, oh, hey, Steven. How are you guys doing over there? I'm a good guy. I like that username. Biggest advice for society. Look left and right before crossing the road. Okay. Yo, their YouTube comments get disabled? Feel bad for special books. Yeah, they got disabled. I was really angry about that. I see that as discrimination, but anyway, let's move on. Okay. Yeah. Yes, you have been tagged, Ryan. And it's 12:52 over there. Ah. So cool. All right. There's also a oh, what is this? Okay. I'm confused. Okay. So yeah, so that is the disability tag. Thank you to everybody watching. It was a whole lot of fun to do this tag. So thank you to Jazmin for tagging me. And there's also a disability misconceptions tag that I might do in the next couple of weeks, which focuses more on misconceptions. So yeah, so thanks again, everybody, for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, the next video is going to be the encouragement video collaboration. So I'm really looking forward to that on Monday. And so for everybody who sent in a video, thank you, and it turned out really great. So I hope you guys watch that. All right, guys, I will see you guys next time. Ooh, that's a lot of thunder. I hope it doesn't wake up little Pablo.